All right, we are back. Free Palestine, free the Congo, free Sudan, free bundles. We are live again, second half, gang. But I've been saying some pause-worthy shit this whole time, guys.
That was crazy.
Dolphin that whole section out.
We gonna dolphin some shit out.
Yo, pause again.
Pause again.
Bro.
Pause again.
I ain't know I was on. It is what it is, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy.
While we were on break, we were talking about relationships and whatnot, and obviously it's treacherous out here for young black folks trying to find somebody, young white folks, young Asian folks.
Yeah.
And it's funny, not funny, but it's great to get a perspective from, especially as me and John are two single young men right now.
Just for now.
Just for now. This is filmed on, what's today? The 20th of January? 20th of January.
Drop the date. You know what I mean?
But Danielle
shout out Black History Month.
Shout out Black History Month. Shout out therapy for black people.
Oh yeah, I have a therapist.
Oh my God.
I have a therapist.
Danielle's a therapist, and she also was going through her amazing list of qualifications for a nigga.
Yeah.
So if you're watching this and
you're interested,
she's caught your eye.
You know what I mean?
We have a list of qualifications for it.
Yeah.
Just be, what you go ahead, explain.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of this.
Wait, but before you start like declaring her eligibility and shit, because I have a say in this.
Not this is my best friend.
Not that you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We have a great relationship.
Come see the warden.
Check in.
That's good. You gotta check in.
Pull up in the city, you gotta check in.
That's my protector right
here. And just know that I validate who's good and who's not.
Yeah.
I actually do run niggas by you though.
1,000%.
I do. I'm like, what do you think? Because you need that like male perspective, like somebody who loves you, who's not trying to have sex with you. It's very nice to like get that perspective.
Facto.
And it's really hard sometimes to find. I mean, we've been so close for 6 years, 7 years. We've been close for a minute.
Yes.
It's actually longer than that.
So yeah, probably longer than that.
Yes.
It's close.
But it's hard to find a man who doesn't want to have sex with you, who actually values
As a bad
you.
Jones, it's hard for her to find.
No, I was just saying it like that. Like, niggas wanna. Y'all know.
With her baddie friends.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas, you want to slide.
So.
Not me.
No, not John. Yo, y'all want to know something?
Not me.
John has never tried to slide on me.
He's a respectable man.
Ever.
People think John's a bad guy. He is a bad guy in certain ways. As far as
I'm not watching this. Chill out, fam.
No, John's an angel.
No, he's great. I'm just playing. He's great.
No, but John has never tried to slide on me. This is one of my friends who when I get a man and they're like, oh, you have male friends? And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, John. And I'm like, I can confidently be like, he's never tried me. Ever.
That's good.
We've even slept in the same bed when you and Wade and all his friends came to my apartment when I first moved to LA.
Who's watching this?
But this was just how far. No, but I'm gonna say this. You can bleep it out if you want. But he was to the point where he was about to fall off the bed. That's how respectful he was.
It was like two niggas in the same bed.
Yes, that's exactly what it was.
We was head to toe, but not head to toe.
Literally, that's what it was.
But my thing though is why I always I've always told her this. I respect I just appreciate her opinion on certain things, and for her to be able to key in on certain things that I'm either looking for in whoever I'm talking to, whoever I'm dating, whatever the case might be. I know all right, well, let me run it by Danielle and be all right, look, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? And she'll tell me. And sometimes she let me bump my head.
Yeah.
Which I also appreciate too.
Yeah.
Which I also do to her. Then Steph, you see how that came back.
Yeah. She did let me bump my head.
So I let her bump her head. She lets me bump my head and we kind of figure it out. But then we also come back at the end of whatever it might be and be like, yeah, nigga, this is what I was trying to tell you.
The whole time.
Yeah.
You need that though.
Yes, you do. You
need that. So shout out to platonic
relationship. Shout out to
real platonic shit.
Real. Not we had sex 5 years ago and now we're best friends. Just platonic. Purity from the beginning.
It's not platonic because if a nigga has hit, at one point in time he's gonna try to spin the block.
Yeah, at some point.
Y'all could be it could just be a drunk night or something like that.
Y'all comfortable with each other.
They don't even gotta be all
She don't want another body in her account.
You know what I'm saying? It don't even gotta be all that. It can be Thursday, 3 p.m.
Yeah, what's up?
3 p.m.
What's up?
You had a hard day.
Me too.
Wait, Go into your list,
Okay,
girl.
I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of my list. So I was in therapy, and my therapist was like, "You should create a list of the things that you want in a man." So, okay, so before I get into my list, I also want to say that I created this list, not just to like manifest like the man that I want, but to make sure that the things that I'm asking for in a partner, that I'm also working on those things for myself.
So it's not far-fetched.
Like, oh, okay, I want loyal, trustworthy. Okay, well, am I loyal and trustworthy? You know what I mean? I want somebody who has their own money in their bag. Am I working to make sure that I have my own money in my own bag? Like, it wasn't just to be like, oh, my nigga needs to have this. It's like also like, girl, are you that? Do you have that?
Are y'all listening?
You know what I mean? That's also why I did it.
Are they
A
listening?
lot of free game going on right now.
I'm telling you, because you can't just be out here asking for things that you can't even provide. You know, obviously, I'm a woman and he's a man, so I want to protect her. I don't need to be a protector, you know, but in a way I do. Like, I need to be able to protect your heart.
What do you bring to the table?
Right, it's not even
What do you
getting that.
bring to
I
the
also like the
table?
Cheesecake Factory, you know what I mean? So I don't know if I'm...
She's with it. First date list. Let's go. Yo, take it to Olive Garden, the breadsticks.
But y'all
don't
need to
know.
cool out. Y'all need to cool out because
Yeah, come on.
I know y'all crazy, so y'all need to cool
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
I don't think I know y'all crazy. Okay, here's a couple things. So loyal, trustworthy, a great communicator, because I realize communication really is top tier. You really need that in a relationship because if y'all can't communicate, you're
can get through
fucking
anything.
doomed.
Yeah.
If you can't communicate, you're doomed. But if you
Yeah.
can communicate,
Yeah.
you can get through a lot of shit.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Clean. Like, I need the cleanliness. I was with somebody who was not clean, and that shit is treacherous. Faithful, obviously, has eyes for only me. Like, we could look at women together, but, you know, at the end of the day, be respectful about it.
Yeah.
Transparent, funny, it matters. Like, I need to laugh. There's no point in being in a relationship where y'all don't share laughs.
Y'all in
Like,
here
that's a joke.
Y'all in here just miserable.
Corny ass niggas.
Yeah.
Niggas ain't got no jokes.
Like, no jokes is not gonna work for me. Like, I need to laugh. And I don't wanna be like the only one that's funny. A leader that I can follow and submit to. Oh, submit. I know that be having them in a tizzy. That be having them in a tizzy.
She talking lit. Ladies, open the mirrors. Come on now.
But honestly, I'm trying to be in my soft girl era. Like, I would love to feel comfortable enough for a man to be like, child, whatever he say. Whatever he say goes, because I trust him like that, because we got that. Like, to find a man where it's like, okay, whatever he says go. What did he say? Okay, that's what
But
we're
I
doing.
think that also comes with a certain level of chemistry.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like,
Absolutely.
I don't feel like women are gonna be willing to follow somebody that they don't like have that certain mesh point with.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, that's where I feel like, you know what I mean?
And you have to value him. And you know what I mean? Just like I feel like for men, like a part of like men who are faithful, who don't cheat, is because you're with a woman that you actually value. If you didn't value her,
I love that.
I'm gonna slide. You know
love
what I
that.
mean?
I love
If I
that.
value you, like if I value my man's opinion, if I value his plan, if I value where he's going, okay, yeah, whatever you say, babe.
Yeah.
Because I value it. Like that, you know when you value something, like that's different.
That's
Keep reading the
fine.
list, yo.
You know what I mean? Healthy, because I'm on my health girly kick. Be healthy, because you know what I mean? You don't want to get with somebody and then in 15 years they out of here. You're not even taking care of your body? How you gonna take care of me, bro?
Niggas, you're fat. All right.
Yeah,
That's what you're saying.
you're fat,
Yeah.
you're not
niggas.
eating well, you're not working out, you're not drinking water.
Damn. Piss is yellow.
I'm not getting married for
Hot
10
piss.
years for you to die.
Piss is yellow.
Planet Fitness is $10 a month.
Piss-
Okay.
Piss is yellow.
This is
Walk on a
yellow.
treadmill. Take some supplements.
Shit crazy.
Stop playing with your
Shit
life.
crazy. When you piss yellow, that's wild. You be like, yo,
Yeah.
what?
I gotta drink some water.
When your piss is yellow, you be like, yo,
It's
you start
nasty.
counting, you start questioning everything.
Yes, it's
Facts.
nasty out
Nuts.
here.
Facts. Okay, patient, giving, gets along with my family and friends. That really matters to me. You know what I mean? Someone that just really gels with your family, especially if your family and friends like matter to you. Like I love, like, okay, if I have a man and I bring him around, and like we can all just kick it. Like to
Facts.
me, that's like. That means so much to me. You know what I mean?
That's
Someone who can just kick it with my mom.
dope,
And,
though.
my mom, like that shit matters. Like y'all
dope,
bring a
though.
woman around and it's like, oh, she get along with Danielle, she get along with John. Like that matters. That matters. So not just chemistry with me, but with those that I love and who
Facts.
I value in my life, that matters. Hardworking, affectionate, romantic, intimate. We have great sexual chemistry because that matters. You guys, you have to have sexual chemistry. If you don't have sexual
they
chemistry,
say sex can't. Shout out Lane. He always said this quote: "Sex can't make a relationship, but it can break a relationship." You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like if you're not And honestly, there's so many outlets out there for you to not be bad at sex. Like I feel like it's so. It's pretty easy. You see how when I start talking, like my hands like this, you know I'm serious.
Nigga hit the Keith Lee shit.
Keith Lee. I'm ready with it.
Nigga hit the Keith Lee shit. What I would rate the sex is 10 out of 10. Performance, amazing.
You're right. But sometimes you just have like that. It's just like such a, you know, when you be with somebody that just makes you feel something that you know you don't normally feel. It doesn't feel like just sex.
I also feel like, though, whatever you're trying to explore in that realm is a conversation away from being
facts.
Like what you need it to be.
Yeah.
And I feel like people always get like antsy because it's like, oh.
Hold on, let's pause on the list. Let's get into that because I don't, like, okay, I guess some people don't like to be coached in the bedroom, but if we're just getting to know each other and we're just now sharing our bodies,
talk about it.
I don't have a problem with you being like, I want it like this. Like, I like it like this. Tell me.
Yes.
Like, why would I be offended? We just met. We're now exploring each other's bodies.
Yes.
We're getting to know each other. Why would I be offended in you telling me how you like to be pleased?
I like this. I don't like this.
Yeah.
You're hurting me. This and that.
We all went to school, right?
Yeah.
We all went to school. Right? Facts.
It's all consensual. We're gonna talk about right now. I'm not saying like hurt. Like,
No, I was thinking
trauma.
like teeth. Like, yeah, like you're hurting me. Like,
There we go. She got it. You know, with nothing going on.
I was gonna break it down without.
Ain't no funny business
I was
going
gonna
on.
break it down without
I knew what you
specifics.
meant. It's just so funny.
I was gonna break it down without specifics. I was just gonna use the simple analogy of like we all went to school.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. The teacher comes in. We're having the test on Friday. Right?
Yeah.
Niggas get way more excited when they say, yo, it's an open book test as opposed to, yo, nigga, you gotta study for 10 days.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you hit me with an open book test, of course I'm gonna ace that.
Every
That's a free game.
Your lover should be an open book.
That's a free game.
Right.
So
That's
you telling me like, yo, like I enjoy this, then cool. I'm gonna put that in my mental backpack.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna execute it later on. It's not
Yeah.
this is where niggas get fucked up because they always incorporate their ego
Yeah,
and
you
their
gotta let that
shit
shit
to-
go.
I be laying it down.
You know
Shut
what
the
I mean?
fuck up.
I be doing what I
Like,
do.
and I'm not enjoying
I be
it.
doing what I do.
yeah.
Listen.
Just listen.
Crazy concept.
Yeah.
Just listen.
Yeah.
And I promise you shit will be a lot better for you. And that's not even in just sex. That's in
In
everything.
anything.
Yes.
No, for real.
Facts.
So communicating during sex, especially in the beginning, not even just in the beginning, I think throughout the entire relationship, because like we change, our wants change,
Yeah.
our bodies change, like we want different things. And I don't think that you should be getting offended because someone's like, oh, I want this. Like, my bad that you didn't get it right the first time. Like, what's wrong with that? Like,
There's nothing wrong with that.
We could coach you through it. So coaching in the bedroom for me is
That's life, though.
Yeah.
Like, you don't get shit right the first time,
Exactly.
90% of the time.
Yeah.
You have to learn, adjust, and adapt.
Yeah.
Simple.
Absolutely. So I also like my man to have like a little edge. Like I don't want no full blown like hood, like you know. But I need to know like you know what I mean, like you know.
Shit go down. Niggas getting laid the fuck
Yeah,
out.
that's what I need. I need to know that because that makes me feel safe.
She like the way that I heard.
But dead ass, dead ass.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, possible.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Rest in peace,
They
Pop.
did him so dirty out here.
That's crazy.
Great hygiene, and that I feel like that goes for both. Like
Being clean and stuff.
yeah, good hygiene. Like hygiene, that shit matters.
You know,
It's, I know y'all have to feel the same way about the
100%.
hygiene.
I'm silent for a reason.
Yeah,
Okay.
This is silence in the.
100%.
I'm aligned. Go ahead.
Game.
Hygiene. I also have this thing where it's like someone who makes every situation that he's a part of better.
That's a bar.
Wow.
That's crazy.
You
yes.
rap right now?
I'm
rap
right here.
right
This is my
now?
next mixtape. She just scripting it right
You
now.
might just mean.
Ghostwriter?
I'm still waiting for an intro. That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm still
I told
waiting.
John he gonna
shit.
talk
I'm
shit on the
still-
intro.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
I'm
That'll be fire.
I'm not a rapper, right? But what I do is I talk a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Like, and I do it
We
well.
need- we need
and I
John
do it
Lee.
well.
though.
I do it well. So like that's all I wanted.
We need it.
But you also have her. She can. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just
I would do- it's gonna be-
interlude. You know what I mean? You've been playing for mad
We might
long.
take something from here, what you said, and put on the intro.
Nah,
you know
bro.
what I'm
You
saying?
gotta pay me now. Man.
The price going up. Yesterday's price is not today's
You know what I'm
price.
Damn. But to be with somebody who like, damn, when I have them around, life's just better.
Yeah, you
When
go,
I bring
you go
them into
shopping.
this,
You can go to Costco and it'd be like a great
Simple
time.
shit
it's
is
just
cool.
better.
Yeah,
It's just
simple
every
shit is cool.
every time I bring them around and they're a part of something that I have going on,
Simple
it just
shit is cool.
it elevates it. You know what I mean? And it's crazy because I've read Viola Davis's autobiography, and she said that when she met her husband, like her life just instantly like just got better And it wasn't like that thing where, oh, now I have an Oscar, oh, now I have this, but it was just like she was able to identify different things in her life and situations in her life and circumstances in her life that just began to be elevated and lifted up once this person walked in. Because you can hook up with somebody and you start seeing shit kind of like, hold on, because shit's starting to get a little fucked up since you've been around. Since you've been around. Since you've been around. But then also you could be with somebody, it's like, damn, like I'm starting to feel better. Like, wow, things are starting to look up. So that for me matters. Understanding secure. I know y'all want a secure woman, that matters. I need a secure man. A great time. Because what is life if we're not having a great time?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Life is short. You gotta enjoy it.
Life is so short. Someone who loves me out loud. Nobody wants to be a secret.
You putting emojis over her face and shit?
Nobody wants to be a secret. Loves me out loud. Someone who's God-fearing. I believe in God, so that's something that really matters to me. Because if I can't get through to you, at least he can. You know what I mean?
It's a classic black woman phrase.
That's been passed down from generation to generation to
at least he can handle it.
That's crazy.
I'm going to go to him about you, and then you go to him, and he going to figure you out. I do want someone that's adventurous, because I'm not necessarily adventurous. Like, I'm scared of heights. So I do believe in being with somebody who is better at things than you are. You know what I'm saying? Because if we have kids and mommy's scared of heights, but daddy's fearless. Great.
I like that.
One of us got to have it. You know what I mean?
Lamar's afraid of heights. I'm afraid of roller coasters.
I'm scared. I will get on a roller coaster, but I'm scared.
I would be my worst nightmare to get on a roller coaster. I would kill. Oh my God.
So you wasn't going to Six Flags when we was back
I went
home?
to Six Flags every summer for the company picnic at my dad's job and never went on a roller coaster. I'd bring a friend sometimes and he'd go on roller coasters. And
I'll make myself get on, but I'm scared the entire time.
I'm scared. I'm a scary ass nigga though.
Yeah. A best friend, a confidant, and this is a really big one for me, and I don't know if it'll resonate with people, but someone who really cares about what I'm saying when I speak. Because, you know, like, someone could just be around and just be talking, but someone who really, like, oh, I really care. Like, when you're telling me something, like, I really care about what it is that you have to say.
That's nice.
Like, do you know
how...
You
want to feel seen.
You want to feel seen?
Yeah.
You want to feel heard?
Yeah, not listening to talk, just listening.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, damn, I really hear her.
Yeah.
Someone who says what they mean and mean what they say.
Standing on
that
business.
too?
Standing on business.
Yeah.
Standing on business.
And someone who can handle themselves in any room. And then also someone who really loves and accepts me for who I am.
Wow. Damn. I hope y'all screen cap that, niggas. Cause shit getting fucking real out here.
You know what's crazy though? You know what's crazy though? There's a nigga out there right now. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. He wrote all that down, right? He wrote all that down.
Y'all crazy.
He wrote all that down, right? He gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna keep this back to her, and it's gonna work. It's gonna work.
I got her.
Gotta be genuine though.
It gotta be genuine.
Yeah,
I want to ask a similar question for you. Not to take over the pod, but
he's a Leo, guys. If you haven't noticed,
that's what they do.
I've never been embarrassed about that. I don't know why y'all said that like that. So, yes, we like ourselves. We're into ourselves 1,000%.
Y'all good people though.
1,000%.
I love it. I got some great Leo friends.
Yeah. I know, me. Anyway. I'm lying?
Nah.
No, you're fucking telling the truth.
Anyway, because I know our list probably overlaps in certain points. Not lists, because you know what I mean. But
nothing wrong with the list, but yeah.
But like qualities I say that we find, and I want to go back and forth and I know we'll go
as men. I mean, funny is on the list. Like me and John always talk about. There's very few. Danielle's one of them. A funny woman.
Facts.
I don't know Danielle as much as John knows, but we always mention if we were talking about funny women, you are funny.
Oh wow,
naturally funny, like not funny in like I do dumb shit and you laugh at it. That's not funny.
Or
That's
not
just you're clumsy.
Not funny in the sense I'm trying to have sex with
you. Not like funny seductive.
I'm trying to ha-ha way into
my way into that pussy.
She said it, not me.
She said it. But a funny woman who can like make you laugh with just her words and not have to like do anything with like her body or anything.
Or genuinely, you're like you have a good sense of humor.
Yeah, good sense of humor. And there's a difference between funny and good sense of humor. A lot of women have a good sense of humor and they think that they're funny.
Yeah.
Like no, that just means you're like you're willing to laugh.
Yeah, it means you get the joke.
Yes. It doesn't mean you're
smart enough to understand what I said and understand that it was funny.
Yeah.
But here's a crazy concept. I say something funny, you spit something back at me that's equally as funny.
We start
and now we're dying.
Here we are. We are.
Yeah.
That's funny. Hardworking. You know, flexible in the sense that like trying new things doesn't scare them.
Okay.
You know?
Like in what
I've been with young ladies who maybe, if I'm focusing too much on music or going to the studio and spending money on the studio, or like, I can't chill with you today because I have a show here, and like, that would be like,
World War III.
Yeah, that and like, oh, grow up because we are, you shouldn't be doing this or whatever. It's just like, okay.
I shouldn't be doing what I love?
Yeah,
okay.
I still have a job. I still go to work every day, but I want to do things outside of that make me happy.
You want to do things that you're passionate about?
I was seeing a young lady.
This young lady is killing me.
I'm an uncle.
Can we count how many times this nigga says young lady?
Can we get a meter? Can we get a meter?
Like, put it right here.
Can we get a meter? That's crazy.
She she thought that if you play basketball on the weekends, like that's like
I don't like her.
You can't run pickup. Like, you're not gonna make it in the NBA. Like, yeah.
Who's trying to run in the NBA? Niggas trying to be in shape, bro.
It makes you happy. It's exercise. It makes you happy. Like, he knows that situation. But
I remember her.
That, God bless her. I hope she's doing.
I guess.
Yeah.
That's weird.
That's really whack. Like, I want to be a golf nigga too when I get older. Like,
you do. You know what? You golf. That's how you get a bag.
Yeah, facts.
It's a lot of business.
That's how you get a bag.
And then you get them drinking.
We really need to start golfing now.
Honestly, you should be a representative of mine.
Hell yeah.
They start rattling off shit.
Yeah.
They start rattling off shit.
Yeah.
I wanna include like, I like a woman who also has interests outside of me.
Ooh.
Like, it doesn't necessarily also, like, we're together, yes, whatever the case might be, but it doesn't always have to be us attached at the hip or us, like, you go do what you like to do, and 9 times out of 10, if it's outside of me, I'm gonna support you in that, because that's where you find joy, that's where you find happiness, that's where you find peace. Like, it doesn't have to be a joint, like, just because we're together doesn't mean you should lose yourself.
I love that.
That matters.
I love that.
Matters.
Not being obsessive over me, and like, I'm not the whole, your day doesn't depend on me. Like, the happiness or the non-happiness you find in each day doesn't depend on how I'm coming with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you should be able to find your own joy. Go out with your lady friends or whatever. Go chill with your family. That's a variant. That's a variant. What do you say? Young ladies.
Young ladies.
You know, hobbies is important because
hobbies are so important.
Me and John always talk about, there's a lot of women, back to the funny thing, like, you might think you're funny because you're pretty, and niggas have laughed at your jokes. It doesn't make you funny. I'm sorry, pretty ladies. Like, it's not to every pretty lady.
She a baddie with her baddie friends.
Yeah, but niggas might be laughing at you to get some ass, and that's what it is.
It's a real thing.
That's the game. I mean, I don't make the rules. I'm just in the.
I'll play them though.
I'm between those lines. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get my shot. Trying to get to my spot. You know what I'm saying?
That's a step back. Let me say it again.
Oh, wow.
You classed the D. That John told you not to. I almost said her name. That John told you that John.
You can get that dolphin sound.
I said John. Respect me.
You're right.
That John told you not to play basketball.
Nah, so that's crazy. Like,
to not play basketball, when you just said that was very shocking to me.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because I don't understand why you would want your man to not be.
Too, like,
kind of.
And she's mixed, but
why would you not want your man to be active?
And I work out.
We can't be losing our
so
mobility at this age. Like, at this age, if a man is telling me like I'm going to get active, I'm like, yes.
Yes. My thing is, like, if I'm going to the gym, I try to go to the gym 4 or 5 days a week. So if one of those days is balling, like, what's the problem? I don't understand.
What was she upset about basketball? You're playing with guys. There's not even women involved.
I think it was a lot of these people.
She thought the nigga was trying to make it to the league.
What would make her think that?
I think these podcasts get in these John's head, like, things like speaking points, like, he doesn't need to be golfing on Sundays, he needs to be with his kids, or.
Well, bitch, we ain't got no kids.
Yeah, that part, and like, it's just like, she would say, don't take me. This is not to me because we went out on very expensive dates, but nice dates, tablecloth dates. And she was like, don't take me to the park on our first
tablecloth. I was gonna say, I was gonna let her. I love that.
What's wrong?
No, we love tablecloth.
Okay,
I love that you said that, but we was like, okay, tablecloth.
No picnic table or anything.
Nah, we was respecting game.
But tablecloth date. But she's like, don't take me to the park on the first date. I'm not a dog. Like that's like a speaking point.
I just want you to know that was that's a red flag. Because for me, I love picnics.
You know what other red flag she had? She was like in Taylor Swift.
Oh yeah, she's a Swiftie. She's a Swiftie. Yeah.
Oh, like hardcore Swiftie?
Hardcore.
Because like Taylor Swift has a couple jams. We're not gonna act like
she put me on.
We're not gonna act like she doesn't.
Really talented. Like,
she's talented as fuck.
But she was trying to convince me she was sexy. I was like, all right, you got me there, kid. Because Taylor Swift's not sexy to me. I'm sorry.
This is a black woman?
She's half black. Yeah. Damn, she get a lot of burn right now. She ain't gonna watch this anyway. She unfollowed me, but
that's how you do.
You never know who's still watching.
Yeah, she might be still watching.
Got a lot of niggas that
Girl, what's up?
Now we get.
I'm doing mad gay shit. I'm sorry.
So funny. Hate that for you.
For you, nigga. But
funny.
Has
a life outside of you guys.
Me and this nigga was talking about this other day. Okay, so I'm not fat phobic in the sense that
what just happened?
He was not talking to me, y'all.
I was talking to
me.
I'm just saying.
You're not gonna.
John likes him a little thick though. Is this on? Is this thing on? John likes them a little thick though.
Listen, ain't that wrong with meat in your bones? Ain't that wrong with meat in your bones?
I didn't deny or confirm anything.
But I'm saying, like, if I get with you, right? Let's say we get married, we're signing a contract, okay? So if you, not you, but a person, obviously,
a woman,
gains weight in a crazy way, like, and you're not actively trying to fix it, like, we might have to break up and get divorced because I can't do that. Like, if you're getting fat as shit, like, I got. I'll feel politically correct that I did fat as shit. I'm just saying, like, if you gain 40 pounds and you're not like doing something about it, like.
Did she just have a baby?
Again, the kid thing, I'll give you that. I'll give you a year or two to bounce back from the kid thing. I'm not going to, you have a kid 3 months later, yo, bitch, you big as hell.
Because now I'm leaving you, bro, because that's some crazy.
I would never.
We said no bitch.
I said no bitch.
I didn't hear it. Dolphin it. He didn't mean it.
Young lady. Young woman.
For young woman.
Nah, he felt that shit from his soul.
He said bitch with all letters.
If you get, and the same thing if I get big as hell, like, and I'm not trying to do something about it, it's a problem.
No,
I agree.
But she also said that on her.
I agree, because I was in a 4-year relationship and we was just, I guess, in there just happy and eating. Happy eating, it was the pandemic. Do the thing. But like I told him, I'm like, yo, we're getting big. And I don't know if you're not realizing it. He's like, well, I like you thicker. I'm like, yeah, but another 10, 15 pounds is not gonna be cute no more. And I'm like, and you're getting bigger. We need to like do something so we can get ahead of this. So it goes both ways. Like I met you with a 6-pack and now there's no packs. Like,
no packs.
We should... let's go to the gym.
Nopack.com.
You know what I mean? And I'm not, you don't have to have a 6-pack because I like my nigga now a little something. But if I met you with a 6-pack and now like there's no packs and now we're just bigger, like, and we're big as a unit, like, no, that's not okay.
The big unit.
As a unit is crazy.
The big unit is wild.
So,
I agree. I just fitness in general, as especially people of color, where our diet and stuff, it can be treacherous sometimes. Like,
Fact.
But you go ahead. You have any more, bro?
What we talked about? We talked about
being funny, having a life outside of you guys,
outside of me,
taking care of herself.
I like to be heard too. Like to be like if I like.
He likes to be the little spoon. We like being little spoons sometimes. God damn it!
Wow, I wasn't even gonna say.
He's okay with that, right?
I am.
He's okay.
But you know what I realized?
1000%.
Men need to be held to. I love holding my man.
Can y'all listen? Y'all listening?
Men need to be held to. I love holding my man.
Be a backpack, shorty. That shit's great.
Get on up.
That shit's great. But when it's time to actually go to sleep, we talked about this yesterday.
Yeah.
When it's time to actually go to sleep, when it's time to go to sleep.
It's like 10, 15 minutes of that.
Cause ready. I'm gonna break down everything you've ever felt. Right. My arm is dead. Right.
That's
my arm is dead. Right.
Or it's not here.
Right? Then you try to do the under the pillow, but it's under her head. Yeah. The head's still heavy as shit. So now my arm is still dead. You know what I mean? It's just like come on, like.
A nap, like a 30-minute nap, I've gotten that off. Like, we would, but like, if you're going to sleep for the night, like, no.
Nigga, this shit's still after 30 minutes, bro. Like, just like, we can, and then afterwards, just like, you go to your side. I'm gonna be here in the morning, I promise.
That's very important.
I'm gonna be here in the morning, I promise. Like, I'm not going nowhere.
He promised.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Promised.
That's crazy.
And a promise from an African is like, that's like worth like 7 years of good luck or something like that. Y'all, man, come on. Y'all hate us though.
At least I know where I'm from.
Talk about it.
At least I know where I'm from.
Oh wow.
American slavery.
At least I know where I'm from.
I don't even give a damn.
I don't know where the fuck I'm from. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a 23andMe. I'll figure it out, nigga.
I got a good one. Like, I like nice girls, like who are just nice, who just like not like. Something bad happens and then not like the whole day's ruined. Or like I like sweet people. Like
you need a bounce back. Somebody who could just bounce back.
But just doesn't let things like
weigh on them heavy.
Like crazy. Because we all have shit going on. Like, and I have shit going on.
That's the anxiety talk you don't want to talk about right now.
Yeah.
I don't have time. I'm not gonna lie though. Like, we all experience anxiety and stuff like that. But if somebody comes to me and they're trying to date me and they're like, "Oh, I suffer from anxiety," I'm out.
Yeah.
But
that's enough for me, though.
No, I'm out.
But on the same tip, right? Like whenever people like kick that stigma, whatever, it's like all of us have anxiety.
Yeah.
We do.
Like I wake up and sometimes shit is not right.
Yeah.
Right?
But if your shit is so heavy that
you can't
are
function,
I can't. I'm out.
Or it's like you got like you wake up.
Yeah.
You just not. It's not your day.
Yeah.
First of all, all black people have anxiety.
Facts.
Just being black.
Fundamentally.
Just being black, you're gonna have anxiety.
It's coded into our DNA.
But if you are black, then you have white people anxiety.
Yeah. if you got diagnosis anxiety, that shit's crazy.
It's not for me.
I was dating a woman, not a young lady, a woman, who we couldn't even go to a regular just a restaurant just to have a meal. Like she'd be acting weird and stuff. It's just like, okay, I mean, we're just at Chili's.
And nothing against that, because I realize that is a real thing, and I pray for people who have that.
Yeah,
but for me, I can't live my life with somebody who's experiencing those things. Yeah, it's not for me.
And the crazier part too is like when you deal with somebody that's like that, right? You become like it's like, all right, well, let me prepare myself for how they're feeling.
Yeah.
And now you're adjusting your shit to
Yeah.
make you like, all right, well, if she's anxious about this or if she's feeling this way, let me do this.
Yeah.
And now you're kind of like stepping outside of what the fuck you want to do, and it's just now it's just like, what's going on? I'm constantly trying to adjust and pivot based off you, and it's like.
And the thing is, a lot of Jones who are bad, right? Young ladies are bad, right? Like I always say, there's no homeless bad bitches. You know what I'm saying? There's always a home for you, bad bitch. You watching? But I said it.
That's crazy. And you looked in the camera.
I double back.
That ass. You looked in the camera. He meant that.
There's always a home for you.
He meant that.
But there is a home for you. Dolphin Town. There's always a home for a bad John because a nigga gonna scoop you up and make you comfortable.
Is it?
John.
Is it?
You're not about to do this.
I am.
Baddies don't go without homes because some nigga will deal with you. Whatever your thing is, whatever your shit is, a nigga will deal with you. There's no bad bitches on the side of the road. Need hungry, need help. What? What's up, girl? I got this shit right now. I just got a condo down the street. Come on. Like, they don't care what you on. They don't care what baggage you got going on. You're bad. You know, they looking at pussy and shit. Like,
I'll try to clean that up.
Clean it up.
I'll try to clean
it up, coach.
I'll try to clean that up. I'll try to clean that up. What he meant was like there's always like a level of leeway that you can kind of operate as a woman that a man will accept.
Okay.
So like, okay, you're not XYZ, but you're ABC. So I'll take this and I'll work with it.
That's true.
As a nigga, you can't move that way. Like I can't not have a car. I can't not have an apartment. I can't not have means of taking you out. I can't do that. A female might be able to do all those things.
Yeah, meanwhile, bitches can go to Miami.
Still be
meanwhile,
taken care
young
of.
ladies.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Meanwhile, young ladies can go to Miami with no fucking money. And have the time of their life.
That's wild because I know who she's talking about. I know who she's talking about in specific. Like, there's somebody in specific she's talking about. Yeah. But we're not gonna.
And if a baddie's hungry, right, on a Saturday night, guess what? Just respond to that DM. This nigga's gonna take you out. You will get a free meal.
I can't do that.
Or even a Venmo. You might get a Venmo.
I can't do that.
You might not even have to leave.
You might not leave. No cap. They put their Venmo in there. No cap. Oh my god.
I never even thought about that.
No.
You might not even have to go out with him and leave the house.
Venmoing, DoorDash. I'm at the crib watching Grey's Anatomy.
What do you need?
Like, oh my god, I'm so hungry.
What do you need?
But I realize I'm the type of woman that I don't ask for anything. And I realize that I'm dumb because there's women and young ladies out here who are winning because they like open their mouth and ask.
That's on a song. You shouldn't have fucked that nigga for free. What's that song?
That's what I'm doing. And I'm losing.
I forget.
I think it's a Rocky John.
We might put it in the post and might play it under
Ooh,
this.
do that. I love that.
That's a song.
No, but yeah, like
That's really
I need to start
bothering
like
me.
playing dumb. Like, oh my god, I'm so hungry. Like I need to start doing that. Those women are winning. I'm the woman who pays her own bills, has her own car, own apartment, and that's dope. I love that for me.
It's a lot
but
of
maybe
niggas
I need to play the game.
Yeah, a lot of niggas will be out here who do all that for you and more. You know what I'm saying?
I just don't like being in relations with somebody that I don't genuinely like.
No,
and I think that's why I'm just like, oh, I'll just do it myself.
No, that's terrible.
Because it is. I don't want to lay down with somebody that I don't genuinely like.
You don't enjoy.
I don't want to laugh at your joke and you're not funny. Yeah. Like I don't want to do those things. Like so, I think that's why I just be like, I'll just go to work and do it myself.
Yeah, and that's respectable as hell. Cause like, and some guy will see that and come along and then like do that for you without you having to ask. So you're playing the long game right now, which is not bad. A lot of these women are playing the short game, and they want a free meal, a good time. A woman goes out, she's an attractive woman. You're not paying for drinks.
She a baddie with her baddie friends.
You're not paying for drinks. You're getting into every club, 18 or not, 21, doesn't matter.
Yeah. She a baddie with her baddie friends.
And it's a beautiful life, but y'all also have to be afraid when you walk to your car alone and stuff like that. So it's just like, it's a lot of things that go in with this one Joan on Twitter, she's bad as hell. She's like, says, I don't go outside much because guys just keep following me.
Oh, like not on Twitter, but following her.
Like in person. Like walking.
Yeah, like footsteps.
Oh my God.
But because she's a very attractive woman, so I believe everything she's saying because niggas are gonna follow her because like you're just that bad and like that's why like I was gonna bring this up like the spectrum of sexuality is just like it's crazy because like as a woman like everyone loves bad bitches. Like even not say bitches, bad Jones, bro. But even women like bad Jones. Like she was saying, like she admires a big ass. We're not gonna admire a sexy nigga, but like, girl, come on.
It's different though.
Yeah.
It's different though. Like
women.
if you was to tell me we out and you was like, yo, that nigga sexy, I'm like, yo, nigga, pause. That's crazy.
But I can identify a good looking.
But you can't like, oh, is he good? But yeah, he's good. Like you said, he's a good looking guy. Like you can say that. But me, like, I will be dramatic about it. If I see a beautiful woman, I'm like, oh my God.
Y'all emphasize that shit.
She's so beautiful. Like, it's different.
This is a good. I was going to bring this up earlier. Like, so with the spectrum of sexuality, like, if you would see a guy like Insecure, this podcast always comes back to Insecure. Team Lawrence, but
I'm Team Lawrence.
Fucking yes.
Team Lawrence.
Fucking go.
I'm not gonna lie though. Is his name Daniel?
Daniel's the dark skinned nigga. He's a good looking guy. See, I just said it. He's a good looking guy. He's short though. He's short though.
Shout out my nigga Lawrence, bro. Shout out my nigga. You see how shit be changing?
Daniel is fine, but Team Lawrence all day, all night. But Daniel is fine. Okay,
yeah, but
next. He don't even got an Instagram. I try to find him.
And like Molly, problematic ass. She was dating that guy who said that he had gotten head from a guy. Like if you're in a relationship with a guy and he says to you like he has a sexual experience.
Zoom in.
Whatever.
No. Zoom out.
Okay, that's good. That's a good question. It's different with men, right? Because women, like, they'll make, when you're younger,
bar is not the
you'll
same,
make out with a girl or whatever.
The bar is not the same, bro.
I could have had a whole sex with a woman. Like,
I know that happens with y'all a lot.
Sex with a woman and then go be with a man for the rest of my life and be happy and be content.
Yeah, but it's a double standard.
And it'd be okay.
It's not a bad double standard.
I tell my man, like, oh yeah, I've been a woman. He's like, okay, great. Actually, I love that for you. For me, and this is me, Danielle Carter, I have nothing against what anybody else does. I have friends who are into that shit. For me, if my man has ever been, or somebody that I'm interested in has been with a man, for me it's a no. We could be friends. We could be best friends. We could be the best friends.
That's crazy.
But you will not be up inside of this.
That's crazy. You've gone from trying to get some to you can go shopping.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
I respect that because as men we see the same way. I'm not gonna not be friends with a person who's like,
Oh yeah, no, we're gonna be best friends.
But I will like.
Nah, but your judgment kind of adjusts.
It's just I adjust how we.
Yeah.
The relationship.
How we can rock.
It's an adjustment.
Yeah. Which is nothing wrong with whatever you want to do with your life in your bedroom. It's none of my business.
We're not trying to get canceled.
No, I'm not trying to get canceled.
We're not, because this is. We love everybody.
I love everybody. Yeah. But for me, as I see you, I would see you a little differently if.
Yeah.
That was to...
Again, we're not trying to get canceled.
I don't even want a man... Well, because I'm a woman, I can say I don't even want a man that even, like, really... And you don't know people's deep thoughts and stuff. Yeah. But for me, like, if you've even thought of a man in that way, if you've kissed a man, especially if you had sex with a man, for me, it's a no.
Your face is crazy right now, and it's hilarious.
For For me, it's a no.
I don't know about honesty's being
Nah, no.
It's for me, it's a
refreshing.
no.
It's refreshing.
Yeah,
No,
because
but
I'm about to sit here and be like, oh yeah, that was in your past 5 years ago. You got your dick sucked by a man. Oh, it's fine, whatever.
Yo, that's
It's not okay with me.
Yo, that's crazy the way she wrote that. She
It's
linked that
not
together.
okay.
It's not okay with me.
No, but I will tell you this: you're not alone though, because I have another homie. Like she went on a date with a man, and then like he was like, "I want to tell you something," and then like he started to like just unpack, and he was like, "Well, actually, da da da."
Thank you for telling me.
And then literally, she was like the funniest part. She called me, and she was like, "John," and I was just like, and she was like, "What you think?" And I was like.
Long story short, fellas, don't unpack. Keep your shit packed.
No. Unpack.
You
because
tell
it's not
me,
fair
because this is a safe place.
Yeah.
You tell me.
It's not fair
You
to
tell
them.
me, but you need to tell me before
Early.
we have sex.
Early.
You better tell me before we have sex.
No, that's fair though.
Yeah,
tell me.
You should know what
it's
you
totally
get into.
valid.
You should know what you
Yeah.
get
It's
into.
not like you're allowed to have a preference and you're loving it. Like it's totally. I hate when people say that. Like, oh, you want
should be free.
Yeah, you want to only date a black woman. What's wrong with that? Like,
Yeah.
is that a problem for you? Like,
No.
I don't, like if I'm okay with everybody else existing and doing their own thing, that's cool. But like, I don't like. I know the statistic. Like 51% of millennials are dating a person outside their race, which is nothing wrong with that. But
You
me
don't wanna
personally,
unpack that. You don't
I
wanna
would
have a
love
preference.
to have. I grew up with 2 black parents. I would love to have a black
There's
child.
nothing wrong with that.
Niggas from fucking Asian people, they often
link up.
They link up.
They stay
and
together.
they be building businesses. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, Indian, they all do that. There's
But
nothing wrong with
I
that.
think what that comes from is a sense of like familiarity, right? So like
Yeah.
you want to be able to like I don't want to have to come home and some shit happens to me and I have to explain my plight to somebody that doesn't
exactly. And
understand.
then that
Then
person
you-
might be
then-
against you. Like, but you were seeing
Well,
this
why
wrong.
would you
Well,
feel
what did
that
you
way?
say to the police? What did you say
How
to
did
the
that come
police?
about? How did that come about? Well, what
Bitch, I didn't say
what led
nothing.
into that? I'm sorry, as being a nigga. Sorry,
I was
I don't want to
existing.
I was
explain that.
existing. I don't want to have to do that and then
Yeah.
explain why I am the way I am because I am what I am.
Yeah.
Like that's.
Yeah.
I want somebody that understands like that.
And
like,
there's nothing wrong with that.
At
Like
all.
I just think people like it's so much like politically correct things going on, like media where they're influencing you. Like, oh, if you think this, you're this person. Like, no, I'm allowed to think what I want as long as I'm not like being hateful or like hurting
Nah,
other
as
people.
long as it's not like on some 1965 actual about it. Like, what's the? It's racism, and then what's the other shit? It's like where it's the actual act of executing the shit.
Like what? Like segregation or
No. You're gonna have to bleep this out.
Yeah.
It's,
We'll bleep it out.
it's like it's some
Or
shit.
add the word up here.
Yeah, it's some shit where it's like the actual thought of you being prejudiced, and then it's like you actually acting out the act of being prejudiced, which
Okay.
becomes like a
Okay.
hate crime or some shit like that.
Oh, okay.
Like there's 2 different, like, you know what I mean? Like you don't have to be on, like you can be on one side and you can be on one side, but
Do you guys think that if, like, as black folks, right, like back when Jim Crow was trying to do the separate but equal thing, like, do you think that, like, if black folks, obviously back then it wouldn't be equal because they would just give black people the worst of everything, but if you think we had even of everything was
And
played
we would
even
just-
and we were just segregated,
we just
would
let
you
to
think that
rock
we'd
for ourselves?
be better off?
Absolutely. Are you fucking shitting me?
Yes. I love that answer.
Bro,
yeah.
if we had if the start to this race was fair,
Yeah.
Then we
We
didn't know we was
lit.
getting here. We didn't know we was getting here.
I knew I was going to get
if the start of the race was fair,
Yeah.
are you shitting me?
Oh, yeah, it'd be lit. Our sports would be fire, too. Like, oh, my
But you
God.
see, like,
we would, and I don't know if we should take this all the way there, but like we would end up being superior. I'm sorry. If the race was fair, if the start of the race was fair,
No, but
I don't
you-
know if people realize how elite black people are.
But you see instances of that though.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
see instances of that. You see like Black Wall Street. You see you see certain shit thrive, and then you're like, oh, it was
Yeah.
just niggas doing that. That was dope,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then
At a disadvantage. So if we've been working twice as hard as you guys
And the
this
shit's still
entire
hitting?
time, if I only had to work
and the shit still hitting.
half of that and we
Yeah.
started off at the same,
And the
get
shit still hitting.
Get out of here.
That'd be lit.
Get out of here.
That was like Killers of the Flower Moon. Like these Native Americans found the oil and whatnot, and they still had white folks controlling their money. Like, oh, you can't, if you're a millionaire from this oil, but this white bank's gonna say, oh, you can only have this much, and obviously they're skimming off the top. So like that's what fucked up that whole their uprising. And then you send a bunch of Native Americans who are farmers and make them migrate to like the reservations and like in the desert in like California, like they didn't become alcoholics and casino owners and like.
White supremacy is rooted in theft.
I didn't know we was gonna hear today.
We ended this podcast pretty violently, and I love it.
I'm just saying, white supremacy is rooted in theft.
That's facts, and it's like it sucks that like other people. I'm not gonna say their names, but they were found underground recently. But
Ninja Turtles.
They had some tunnels going on. I don't know.
Yeah, that was crazy.
But I'm just saying, like, they're allowed to bring up things and things like that, and it's be like, okay, we sympathize with your situation, but if we bring it up, it's like, yo, that was mad old, bro.
And it's like, how is it that old if my grandpa's grandma was a slave? Like, it wasn't that old. If my grandma grew up and it was segregation, how it's not that old? Because she's still alive.
Facts.
She uses FaceTime.
What's the John that was in the attic that was hiding from Nazis?
Anne
Frank. Yeah.
They bring her up all the time.
All the time. And I get it. And we sympathize. But I feel like as black people, we're always ready to go to war for every other minority or everybody else whose experiences, things like that. But people don't be having our backs the same way. We ride for everybody.
We gotta take notes from all these other niggas though, like how they sticking together and not fucking with niggas. Like we gotta just like really build our own shit, like and not like depend on reparations or whatever to bail us out of our situation. So.
Nah, facts.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. This is a great.
That got deep.
Yeah, it got deep in the end. That's when that drunk started. Hey, you don't know what I gonna say. Yeah, damn.
Yo, you really that's really crazy.
It's really giving up,
You're really
I'm a washed up uncle, man.
I'm really trying to like evaluate because I'm like, am I
If I'm giving auntie, please tell me. You are though, like in real life.
Yeah. But it's not wrong with an uncle. We're uncle age. You actually are an uncle though.
I am.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm a fly.
You're a fly ass uncle.
You're a fly ass uncle. You're a very fly uncle. This nigga came ready. Like
you did. I'm really scared of you.
Zoom in. It's not sunny outside. I just want y'all to know that.
You don't gotta be. We're in LA, baby.
It's not sunny outside.
It never has to be sunny.
These are probably gonna stay on through the night.
Yeah, it's all lit, man. But yeah, listen, man, Lesson and Cool, man, episode 2. I appreciate y'all so much for coming through.
Thanks for having me.
Oh my God, love it.
3,000 miles, my boy.
Man, three black folks from South Jersey just making it happen, man.
Yes.
And I love it. And I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for coming and popping in with us.
This is his podcast, though.
It's my podcast, not Wayne's.
This is his podcast.
Wayne is a beautiful man.
This is his
but
podcast.
he's not, no, it's me. It's Lamar.
No, say it again.
It's Lamar's podcast.
Yeah,
A Lesson and Cool. It's been another lesson. Just live your truth and don't be afraid to roll with the punches. And we're always evolving.
Absolutely.
None of us are finished products. You know what I'm saying? If you were offended by anything we said in this podcast, we don't give a shit. But we appreciate you.
I was gonna say comment below.
I'm glad you said this. I was gonna say I don't give a fuck.
Because we don't give a fuck, but we appreciate you. And we just live in our truth. And I hope you live yours. Love, love, love. Be safe out here. And yeah. Stay cool.
Shout out Dave, because that nigga asked
Shout out Dave. Dave wanted a shout out. Shout out Dave.
Shout out Yagoops.
Yeah, shout out Yagoops. Shout out the group chat. Niggas with gratitude. You already know what the fuck it is.
Shout out my moms.
Shout out my moms too. Shout out free
I love
bundles.
my mom. Shout out to Grammy.
Yeah, shout out Grammy. She sounds lit.
Shout out to Grammy.
Yo, you really don't understand how
I don't understand.
Grammy is like me.
I'm about to call her.
We gonna FaceTime Grammy after this. I'm dead ass.
All right, we gotta go. We gotta FaceTime Grammy. I love y'all. Be easy. Be safe. Love each other and be happy and appreciate your life, man.
Yes.
Lesson and Cool. Thank you.
Say something, baby. Shake something, baby. Why is your first instinct to
Yeah,
hate something,
nice.
baby?
That was great.
I'm just
That was fucking amazing. I got no questions, but we got to like. We got
Slow money, I need it faster, nigga. Say you real, but you an actor, nigga. Got supervision, I look after niggas. See every flaw like I'm a pastor, nigga. The sins of living, you've been forgiven, for he is risen. Cross on my backside for those that backslide. Come get your hoe before she get baptized. I'm in the business of miracles. Spitting my best 16, now she claiming she's spiritual. Long raps on how you about to kill it. Calling it lyrical, a song of empty threats sprinkled with wit something satirical. Metaphors, you need some new material. I'm bored with you niggas. See through your crystal skull, Harrison Ford to you niggas. It's LG the Desperado, dog. I'm really in view. Dirty niggas chasing pussy, y'all some Pepe Le Pew. Eyes right by your neighbor, girl, that's a hell of a view. They wanna contact a god, I'm smoked out in the stew. Or with a bobbity boo. No glass slipper, just a big dipper. The sauce dripper, the whiskey sipper. Love doctor, nigga, fuck hipper. I make my own rules. Don't let them powers take control of you. You can't blink if you ain't God sent. Opulence up in your conscience. Pleasure by the measure. Body filling up with nonsense. I'm just a nigga trying to figure where the odds went. Fuck. Do I concede in this world of sin? The devil's alive and it comes from within. Enemies except they calling you friends. How the Bible speak of evils of men, hatred of kin. Do I concede in this world of sin? The devil's alive and it comes from within. Enemies except they calling you friends. How the Bible speak of evils of men, hatred of kin.